What is up? Out today over at the new VAI theme park, Mattel theme park. I upgraded my drone from the now antiquated Mini 2 to the one version less antiquated Mini 3. The Mini 4 is the current one, but this one does at least retain 4K quality when I zoom in at 2x, which I think will be a nice little upgrade. Now, I would not have upgraded this drone just for that, but as I've mentioned in several of my videos over the last year, the gimbal does this crazy, like, hiccup as it moves because I think the worm drive gear in it got trashed a little bit when I wrecked it in my backyard, and it never was the same after that. So this should be a little more smooth. So let's go check it out. I don't think there's much for new updates. We'll just do a quick flyover and then see if there's what new pads they have over there for the where they're going to put that other loop-de-loop on the freeway side of this complex. Now this building, they are getting some progress. I do believe this was more than the last time we were here. Let's go to 2x. Yeah, so hopefully this is should still be in 4K quality. I actually made a video the other day, not here, but somewhere else, and I didn't realize that it defaults to 2K or 1080 actually. So that was a mistake. So this is more of the hotel, I believe. There's elevator sections there. The other phase, the roof is done. Probably going to start putting the HVAC up there. The beach that goes down here, well, there's still quite a bit of work to be done down there. Right there in the middle of the screen now is the concert venue. Shown that several times. Seating behind it, and the seating of all those balcony seats on the hotel.
Dang.
Hmm? What are you looking at?
That wasn't like that before.
What? Something's different?
Hmm? That wasn't built like that yet.
Oh, okay. So I think she thinks the top or something is different than last time. So we've already kind of taken a gander. Speed this up a
Has it been that long since the video?
Been a month or so, maybe. Hasn't been too long. We've already looked at all the HVAC over here. I'm just going to go around the long way back to the building. I also want to see if they've moved these cooling towers yet. If they're still just sitting down there. They're still just sitting down there. Huh. I don't think that's going to be the final destination for those towers just right there. I mean, they could be building something around them, but I just don't really see piping, underground piping coming up there or nothing. So I'm just thinking those are still got to go up on the roof, or there's another area devoted for those. I thought they were going to be down in this pit right there, but that looks like that's for something else. Unless, wait a minute, there's more work done to this now. Maybe they're sitting in those 3 drops. Oh, that is where they go. I bet you. Slow this down. We're still a ways out. So those look like they're air slats for some air to get through there. Should be very good right here. All right. See if we see any pipes. I'm thinking these 3 towers going right there, and that would make sense now why they've been sitting there. I thought they were either going on the roof or they're going somewhere else. Can't quite make out. Man, that's tight. If they're going down in there, that is tight. That's gonna suck for getting in and maintaining side, where you got to get into the towers. You can get up on a lift or something. It looks like, I mean, this is barely big enough opening to set them down in there if that's the case. I hope that's not the case. We'll see. It's just a guess right now. Could be the pumps and everything. Oh, that is. Look, I see it. The piping. That's it. There's the piping from the building. The condenser water piping. The pumps are going to be in that section just above where I'm looking at now, where the 3 towers are going to go. I want to drop down, but it's going to put the building between me and my drones. really hiccup my signal from where we're parked today. Maybe next time we'll get a little closer if I park in a different spot, but that definitely looks like they're putting them down in there. Huh. Wow, and it's actually got a gap underneath there. You know what? This is for something else, probably. Huh. What do you guys think? I mean, obviously, the middle unit is going to, and you know, it's going to have two of the sides sharing right next to the two sides of other units. Hopefully, these are these. How many sides do these things have to them for the airflow? Is it just two sides or one-sided? It doesn't look like they're four-sided. Well, we actually found something interesting to look at this time. It wasn't going to be such a quick little check as I thought. That is interesting. So it might just be one access point on these, and maybe they're all going to be, maybe they're going to make a railing or something. You go up there and then you lift out the louvers, you know, to get to it. Who knows? Needless to say, it's probably going to be obstructed a little bit for service. It just always is. When they do something for looks, over function, that's just something you get plagued with. So, now let's go over here. This is where we were heading to before I got distracted there. They've added some more supports over here where you can see that one loop-de-loop's going to go up and behind this sign right here.
To be honest with you, I don't think they did much.
No, they haven't. And then some people in the comments stated that they believe the sign has to be relocated, this billboard sign. Or maybe it's going to go around it, who knows. It looks like there's a little bit of supports right down there in front, down at the bottom now.
I hope they don't leave that right there. That would actually be really bad.
So they have, well, it depends how they do it. I mean, they can do it creative. So it looks like they have the concrete, everything's poured down there, the footers, and they have the structure sitting there like it's getting ready to be bolted on. So it might be going up and just around it. It might go up and over, who knows, and they might have it a way where you can still use the billboard.
I don't know if it was.
You got the American flag that's been hanging up there recently. I've seen it blowing the other way, so the wind definitely changes direction, because when I drove by on the freeway, it actually was blowing to the south, and now it's blowing hard north.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be right there, to be honest. There should be over here, like, not over there, but like, over, what direction are we in? How do I get my directions wrong?
Well, we're looking away from the freeway now.
Well, from the camera,
that loop-de-loop track will look like
go west.
That looks different than before.
Right in the entrance should be where the Mattel thing should be. Or it should be good where you could see it from the freeway. Hey,
you know how there's air gaps in the orange track, right, between the rails, and there's the supports grabbing the rails, the main support? Now the blue looks like it's all filled in. And people are telling me that represents where the little, I guess on the Hot Wheels tracks where it speeds up your car.
Yeah, where it speeds it up, yeah.
So
I used to have one of those.
It looks a little more different now, other than just.
It actually reminds me. This track reminds me a lot, actually, of what I had like 5. Oh dang, that was like 5, 6, 7 maybe years ago. But I had a track like that.
You got a boy's toy, huh?
You don't remember that track? I had that track. I had another track too. I think it was a Mario Kart track though, but it wasn't Hot Wheels. It was something else. And yes, I did have a lot of those. But you remember, you used to buy me those toys. Not that one though. You bought me something else.
All the Matchbox cars at the auto parts stores, they put there at the checkout just so your kids point to them and want them.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Me and my sister used to go there all the time. We used to ask him for like the most expensive ones.
Yeah, that too.
Because they made like I remember the better the car, the more expensive it was. And around this time, I think Cars 3 came out. Right, like it was just a little bit after Cars 3, so that means that those cars were like quite a bit of money actually.
All right, well, that's about all the changes I see. Just a quick flyover. Speaking of being quick, I had to turn 2 of my vents off. You probably still hear the air, but I try to make it not as bad. But it's getting warm in here. And it's probably 105 or 110. I don't even know what it is outside. Let me take a look real quick at my 106 outside right now. It's supposed to get up to 109 by 3 p.m. So we're going to call it there. First test of my slightly upgraded drone. It's brand new, but it's just not the newest version out there.
I wonder how hot it is.
The other one still works. Yeah.
How hot it is outside.
I just said 106. Now it just updated on my phone. It says 108. So that was an old. It's 108 now, and it's going to be 108. 109 by 3, which is in a couple hours. Or what time is it? I guess it is 2 o'clock now. So it's 108 now of almost 2 o'clock, and it's supposed to be 109 by 3 p.m. So that's what we're dealing with right now. So we'll cut this short.
Thank goodness we don't have to be outside.
Worked pretty good. Didn't get any more of those jerks, other than maybe when I was getting little hiccups in my transmission. But usually it doesn't affect it too much. So what do you have to tell them?
Make sure you remember the order. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. And yes, I know that's out of order.
There is no order.
I always say that out of order. I know a lot of people go, make sure you, I think most people do like, subscribe, then comment, then share, or something like that.
I don't know. With that, we'll catch you guys later.